Alright, so hello to AvalonPending Talk. My name is Steven.
Hello. Oh,
and
man.
you are...
You are listening to our sultred tones.
Well,
No,
that is
who-
Brian who's
Here.
talking because he doesn't seem to get the introduction down, and I am Josh. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we'll get this right someday. So yeah, what's you got the stuff for me, Brian? What's the first link?
Yes. First
Linky.
link is a movie
Link me.
for us to watch.
Movie. So that means for all of you watching that I'm going to put up a button right there, and it will show up right now, and you push that, and it'll bring you to said movie in a different window or different tab. So
And it will also install a virus on your computer, forcing you to like all our videos.
no.
Should I watch this now?
Oh.
Yes, we're watching this now.
And we're back. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Captain America Civil War.
Captain America
Yeah.
kicking ass with his buddy
Probably going to get crucified
Whatever.
for this, but who's
Say
the
it.
long-haired guy?
Bucky. It was from Captain
Bucky,
America,
the Winter
last
Soldier?
one. Winter Soldier, yeah.
Didn't see it.
He's also from the first Captain America.
Yeah, he shows up a little bit.
He's
It's
the
been a
best
while.
friend.
It's
A
been
little
while.
bit. He's the best friend. He's in half the movie.
Yeah, well.
Anyway,
So-
so this, like, for a Civil War, this seems like the trailer is really putting Captain America in the bad light
Yeah.
and, like,
Right.
you know, Iron Man in the good light. So I have a theory that soon we're going to see, or the second trailer is going to be, like, anti-Iron Man. You know?
Probably.
Maybe.
Kind of like they did Batman versus, or they're doing Batman versus Superman.
But
Kind
also,
of.
This
but I think-
explains all the Facebook photos I've been seeing of Captain America and Iron Man like,
yeah.
staring each other down like Batman and Superman. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, it is Captain America's movie, and that's what they're trying to show off. It's his story, which means, of course, you're going to side with the person's story you're watching, because that's that's the person you're
Yeah.
seeing the side of the whole time. If we were to just be on Iron Man's side, we might be a little bit more of, okay, he's getting his ass kicked. That sucks. Those guys are,
Marvel and Iron Man side.
well.
Just Captain America's douchebag.
No,
Um,
good Captain America all the way.
But I'm betting the next trailer is going to be some Ant-Man.
I say that, but Tony Stark is a huge douchebag. So. Oh no.
He's still.
Plus, I don't like,
I'm sure.
not particularly fond of red and gold together.
Yeah, it's always a nice color combo the way it's set
But
up.
who was the black guy with the wings? Who was
No.
that?
Nighthawk? No, I got that wrong.
No, that's DC.
There's so many
Um,
different names.
Yeah, it's pretty much the sidekick in Captain
Yeah.
America: The Winter Soldier.
But he does eventually.
He's also a soldier.
Yeah.
Like he's not a fighter.
He's a vet.
so to say. Yeah, he wasn't a fighter. His job was to use those wings to fly into combat to rescue wounded soldiers and fly them out, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, so he
But-
has a little bit of the holier
Yeah.
than thou. You know,
Well, in the
thing.
Probably
comics,
before
he's
I
supposed
watch
to
this.
replace Captain America. Like in the comics, Captain America dies and he takes his place as Captain
Oh yeah,
America.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm probably gonna have to watch
the Winter
all
Soldier.
the Avengers and Marvel movies I've missed.
And Ant-Man.
Age of Ultron and Ant-Man and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Ant-Man was good, but yeah. He's on
Age of
I
Ultron-
think he's on Captain America's side, so we'll see him.
No, I think he's on. Oh no, he's gonna be on. He's gonna be pro registration for sure. He's
Well,
gonna
maybe-
be on Tony Stark's side.
It's tough to tell because if you actually watched the Ant-Man trailer, I'm not going to give away anything, but it seems like he's going to be recruited into the Avengers, which is run by Captain America. So I would imagine he'd side with
The
his.
Avengers are run by Tony Stark.
No,
No,
Captain America's always been the leader of the Avengers, always.
Yeah.
Tony Stark just has a big ego.
So Tony
Yeah.
Stark is like the Batman to.
Superman.
no. Tony Stark is like the Superman because Batman is in charge of the
True.
Justice League.
Even though he doesn't like
thought
to be, he
Superman
is. Superman,
Well-
I guess Superman is in charge in like I'm the
Yeah.
leader kind of way, but Ant-Man's in charge of I'm the
I
logistics
put
guy.
this shit together.
Well, so
Yeah.
Tony
Like,
Stark.
it was his idea.
Tony Stark built the Avengers Tower and all that.
Right, but either way, Captain America is the official
Yeah.
leader of
Team
like when they're in
leader.
battle,
Yeah.
he is the guy that is in charge.
So Tony
Yeah.
Stark's like Bruce Wayne.
Except when Batman's around, usually he's in charge. Even though Superman is kind of like the leader. I don't know. It's all they're different. Yeah, Marvel and DC people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
DC.
So-
More towards DC though.
Yeah.
It's because the television
Movies are better.
series, the Marvel movies are better, but when you have a television series that's consistently good and you get to watch it every week as opposed to a movie that comes out once a year,
Yeah.
people just tend
Well,
to
Marvel's
get more
starting to bring
enthralled
out
with
some-
a
Marvel's starting to finally catch on, like with
yeah.
Jessica Jane or whatever it is.
Jones.
and,
Jessica
Jones.
Jones.
Jessica Jones. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
and I
Watch
thought
this.
Supergirl is gonna just fall off the map, but people really like it.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not what we were hoping it wasn't going to be. Which is just a drama with Supergirl.
Right,
It's
exactly.
It's actually, I think you see more Supergirl than you see like the Arrow, or the Green Arrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably
and
not
maybe-
the Flash though.
And
'cause-
about the same amount of romance, except I'm willing to bet the Green Arrow has 10 times more romance than she does, which is good. That they're not.
it depends on
focusing
what you
the
mean by
romance side.
romance. Do you
Like
mean romance or do you mean
boyfriends,
sex?
dating. No, just romance in general, including sex.
Okay.
There's a lot more in the Green Arrow of all those combined than there is
Well,
of.
they don't want to make Supergirl look like a slut.
Well, not necessarily a slut,
Yeah,
but
she's
just like that's the
supposed to be,
focus
like-
of her. They don't want the focus of her to be
Yeah.
like, oh, I need a boyfriend.
She's
Which is
not
good.
Starfire.
Right. No, Starfire
Yeah,
would be
her
all
girl's
fucking.
slut.
She is.
Yeah, kind of.
She's from a planet of openly, not sexual, just
Sexual
open
people.
beings who don't really give a fuck about.
I was hoping Raven was the slut.
No, she is.
That's a different
yeah.
fan fiction.
Anyway, what do we got? What do we got next? We should probably move on because we're getting a huge tangents here.
Yeah. Second
Cool.
is this.
Alrighty. Copy a link. Copy, and paste.
Do.
I see the title.
Mhm.
Ah, yeah, here we go. Give it a second to load on your guys' screen,
I thought-
but the $5 computer.
But is this just a new Raspberry Pi or
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the new
Raspberry
Raspberry
is
Pi
like
Zero.
$7.
Oh, look how tiny it is!
Oh, it's
Look
$35.
how tiny it is! Look how tiny it is!
Yeah,
Why?
And in fact,
what are you
uh,
gonna do with this?
It says the $5
Well,
computer.
it's enough to play Minecraft.
Yeah. People
Well, they
build
have
a lot
their
of
own
things with
type of
this.
Minecraft.
Like they use this to control shit. Like
Well,
it's
it's
so
kinda like
small and stuff. They
Arduino.
can, yeah.
They can make like programs and stuff here.
Except it is a computer. Like you could throw an operating system
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, exactly. And
I
this
was looking at Raspberry Pis, but it's tiny.
this was being given away in a magazine cover.
Nice.
Like,
Nice.
yeah. So you get
Oh,
a
yeah, here
little
we go.
computer.
There we go. Free Raspberry Pi with this issue. Shit, I'd buy the shit out of that magazine just
Oh,
for
me
that.
too, right? Like 3 or 4 of
That'd be
them.
awesome.
Well, it
Piggyback
depends on
on
how much
together.
the magazine costs. If it's like a $30 magazine, I just buy the $5 computer off the website.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still,
Get one of
it's
these. 'Cause I know Raspberry Pi is used a lot to teach kids about computers and programming
yeah.
because
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure it runs off of a Linux-based kernel, if I remember correctly, and it was
At least
can,
one of
yeah.
them
Linux
does.
is really. What's that?
At least one of them.
It's
do.
it's an Ubuntu variant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a Linux-based kernel, so it's good. Like Linux is not just a point and click. There's a lot of coding you have to do with it. Not really coding as much as just knowing how to use a command prompt.
Yeah.
But still, shit. Like it helps transition you towards more programming, and that's what I know they're using in schools because you could buy a whole school set for. They probably even have a school set, but
Probably, yeah.
you buy like 30
Probably.
30 of these, and you're fine.
Right.
You just, here's your computer, kids. Play around. Make something
Yeah.
awesome, and then something awesome gets invented by a 5-year-old.
Right.
And yeah,
Why
I
not?
think they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, I remember when
Yeah.
they first came out. It was
So,
even
so
back
what are
then.
the specs on these?
Oh, it's down here. We've got 1 gigahertz core. Let's see, we got 512 megabytes of RAM, micro SD card slots, mini HDMI sockets, micro USB
1080p.
sockets.
Mhm.
Yeah,
60 frames per second.
1080p, man, with 4K out there is becoming the standard for everything.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the only stuff that matters.
I'm positive.
So,
So yeah, I mean, it's a legit computer.
yep.
Yeah. I mean, but all the Raspberry Pis are legit. They're just getting smaller and smaller. Pretty soon, it's just going to be a chip that they implant in your head, and we're all going to be Raspberry Pi users.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like how it's
something
getting
like this
smaller,
small.
but it's getting faster too.
It's sort of gonna be. I think it's gonna start pointing people towards like, well, how come my phone is $600?
You know, when there's
Right.
this $5 computer that can run
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, hey Mac, why does it cost me $3,000 to get a laptop?
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
not very
Raspberry
good.
Pi.
Yeah,
Well, it's
Yeah.
a $100 laptop, but our operating system is
like $150 in the
$100.
box. So
Right,
what are
right.
you saying?
Fuck you. Eat this MacBook Air. And they throw like a ninja star and breaks in the air because it's a Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But it has an Apple light on it.
All right.
Yeah, so you can put those fucking stupid stickers that all those basic women do.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Some of
said
those
women
stickers
this
are really
time, guys.
clever.
They
Some of
are.
those stickers are really clever.
And it kind of makes me want to have an Apple.
Just
Light.
piss around with it, yeah.
All right, what's
Just put
next?
those
Very great.
stickers.
What we got going on?
Next,
Let's copy that link location because Firefox is not my primary browser.
so I've been looking at phones and shit because mine is a piece of crap.
$80 off.
Has some battery problems. I want to play Pokemon Go when it comes out in a few months.
You're gonna
Is
play
it really
with
just a
us.
few months? I guess with the start of summer that would make sense, wouldn't it? Like when
So,
summer starts,
I don't know
or
if it's
like
gonna
spring.
happen. Yeah, Q2 or something like that. But
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
looking
Was this a
around and I
Google-
found this is a Google cell phone service. Now the novelty
Project
of this
Fee.
is that it automatically connects to free and secure mobile hotspots. So while you're on the go, it switches from your data to Wi-Fi, so you can save money on how much like data usage
You would think
use.
that's good.
Well,
My
phones do
phone
that
does
already,
that,
don't they? Yeah.
And it's fucking horrible.
Yeah,
Because
like
you have to,
it's like, would you like
when
to
I go,
connect?
oh,
No.
sign in with your Bright House login. Sign in with this. Sign in with
Right.
this, and it cancels anything you're using in order
Yeah.
to log in.
But it doesn't.
And it just pisses you off.
But it doesn't do any of that because it does it in the background seamlessly and only free and open hotspots. So you'll never have to like sign in.
Well,
to
see,
Starbucks
that's
to
the
get
trick
it.
though. A lot of Comcast hotspots are technically free. It's just once you get in there, then you have to sign in through the browser.
Yeah,
So it
like
shows up as
like
a
a
free
hotel
hotspot.
website,
Right.
like a
but
hotel Wi-Fi.
These guys are not using those. They're
Okay,
using the ones that you can just connect to.
How do they
like
distinguish though?
libraries and
Because you
stuff
don't
like
know
that.
until you actually access it.
No, the phone
Well,
knows.
there's
an-
there's
No,
probably
that's what I mean.
protocol.
How does the
network
phone
of
know?
them.
Well, there's probably protocol it sees when it's trying to ping.
So it's
Off
looking
of
ahead of
the-
time.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
I'm sure it knows ahead of time before we have to do all that shit.
Right.
But it drives me nuts. I'll be driving down the fucking highway and it'll pick up some McDonald's and cut off my Pandora because oh, you
Yeah.
gotta log in. It's like fuck you, and I can't find out how to turn off my Wi-Fi. But if it does like this, I mean, that's not bad. So how much is the plan?
Oh, it gives money back. It's $20 per month
Yeah.
for the basic.
Right, but you get money back for the stuff you don't use.
Yeah. And then $10 per gigabyte of data, which isn't
If
awful
you
either.
go-
$20 a month? When does this come out? Because I'm
It
paying.
already is. You can sign up right now. It doesn't
Project
mean
Fee.
you're in it right now, but you can sign up.
Is
for
it just the Google Nexus, or is it just a?
Unfortunately, currently, the only phones that work with it are the Nexus 5X, the Nexus 6, and the Nexus 6 Plus, or whatever the big one is.
Okay.
Well,
However,
upgrade a
they are
Nexus
developing a SIM card that works with the Sprint and Verizon network phones.
So
So
Google
you
just
need a
basically shut down
UMC,
phone companies.
something like that. Well, it runs on the opposite network as AT&T and T-Mobile. So
Okay, so I'm seeing some stuff here. Traditionally, phones only connect to one network's towers. With Project Fee, your phone can access the best of two. So is that two
Right.
different networks or two
Yeah.
just towers?
it's essentially using two different SIM cards.
So you're getting your
to find
network
the
from
best
Sprint, you're
connection
getting
at
your
once.
network from Verizon, and it's picking
Right.
from those towers.
Whichever
Like, oh,
one
this
has
one's
the
better.
strongest connection in your area, that's the one it's going to use.
So it's not two separate towers, it's two different networks.
Right.
Okay. But what
Yeah.
networks does it use then? Ask the question.
The Sprint Verizon networks,
Okay.
the ones on
That's
that carrier
fucking
wave.
amazing. 'Cause
So most of the
mine
time, then
is-
it's going to use Verizon, I imagine, because Verizon's the best coverage out there. And if
Yeah,
that's true,
but,
then this
I
is
mean,
good
if you're-
because Verizon doesn't let themselves be open like that easily.
Right, but I like if you're right next to a Sprint tower, or if you live very close to a Sprint tower, you're probably going to end up using that because the signal is stronger.
Right.
So
Yeah, I'm very surprised that they're going through Verizon though.
Why not?
they probably,
'Cause-
well, you know,
Better
Well,
than
no,
T-Mobile.
most
AT&T
of
is
these
so closed up that they
Right.
probably like couldn't get the partnership with them. So
Well, that's what I mean, though. I'm surprised they got the partnership through Verizon because Verizon's been one of those people like you can't find Verizon networks very easily through a
And
lot of these
Sprint.
places. Like it's usually Sprint or not. Like it's usually like one of those offshoot.
well, I say Verizon
places.
and Sprint because they use the same kind of SIM, whereas AT&T and T-Mobile use the other kind of SIM.
Gotcha.
Like they're two main like frequencies with phones.
right.
So this is
Right.
cool. So, like, where's the plans?
I showed you the plan. Well, it's a plan. It
Yeah,
doesn't
well-
it doesn't look like it has different plans yet. It's got the fee basics for $20 a month.
There's 10 gigabytes extra for. But
And
like
it looks like you only
gigabyte.
get the credit back for the data you don't use. So you still have to
yeah,
pay
but
at
how
least
much
the
data do you
$20.
get in the beginning?
As much as you want.
Depends
$10
on what
per
yeah,
gigabyte.
Depends on what you're.
Oh, so you
No,
can
it's
just add on.
$10.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
adding on. It
$10.
uses what it uses.
Yeah.
No, but you
It's
can
like
have a plan,
No.
Steve. Like
yes,
you can have
get
a plan
of
for.
2 gigabytes, and if you
Okay.
didn't use all 2 gigabytes, you get the difference
Oh, okay.
back.
So it's not that once you hit a gigabyte, it adds another $10.
And
It's
if you
have
wanted
to
to know
select
if
2
you-
gigabytes.
If
which
you want
means if
10
you use-
gigabytes of data,
Right.
you could do it'd be $120, and if you only use 1 gigabyte,
Yeah. You get the money
You
back.
get all
But
that
just
back.
if you don't use
well,
it,
you
you're
probably
getting
get it back
your money
at a slightly less value, I imagine.
I'm
So
sure.
according
yeah.
to this, if you don't use any data and you play the $120 a month, you're only paying $20.
Okay, so
true,
you get the
'cause
whole
that
thing
little-
back.
Yeah.
So then they probably get you then if you select the 2 gigabytes of data if you go over instead of just
It's
adding
$10.
Oh, yeah,
$10.
that's probably-
gigabyte you go over your limit. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's very surprising.
It's
then, that they're
$10
not
across
adding
the
on a
board?
fee.
Pretty much.
So the fact
Yeah.
that it costs $10 to go over, it doesn't matter if you
If you
select
set
1
it to 2
gigabyte or-
gigabytes, Steve, crank up that bar on the bottom of your actual usage.
Yeah.
Crank that all the way up.
Yeah, I did
And
crank
keep
it up.
Yeah, see? 8 gigabyte, you're getting
Additional
charged $80
Oh,
for
all right.
the additional 8 gigabytes. That's fucking awesome.
That's surprising. Okay.
And
I
no
mean,
connected
maybe
Wi-Fi.
they'll eventually change that as they get people onto it and slowly start adding fees, but for now, that's pretty good, though.
Well, there's going to be taxes and whatnot, so
Maybe.
it'll probably come out at like $35. for the
Well,
plan.
taxes they don't have control over, but fees like, oh, you went over, it's an extra $1 instead of just
yeah.
10 or something like that, you know?
Oh yeah, they might. I mean, Google's
Maybe.
pretty streamlined with their stuff.
Right,
Like,
right.
They're not dicks about it, surprisingly.
All right, cool.
I kind of want to get a fucking whatever this phone is I need.
It's a
Because
Nexus.
that
yeah.
is
Yeah. I really
almost
li-
100%
I really
less than my
like-
bill.
I really like the Nexus phone. Well, you have to buy the phone, and there's no
Yeah.
like payment plan for it.
Right.
I'll buy
But
the
No, I
fucking
saw a payment plan on there.
oh, there might be a payment plan. But the thing about Nexus devices is they get all of the Android updates as soon
Yeah,
as
here
they
we go.
happen.
$12.46
they're
a
already on
month
Android
with device
6.
financing. So yeah, they have device financing through this.
Oh, device financing? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, fuck it. I'm doing this tonight.
Or you could just use the network I have.
I probably
Yeah.
don't have it out here. What do you use?
It's a thing called Ting. You pay for what you use. So I
Yeah,
tend to
I gotta get away.
I
from
tend to only
this
pay like $25 a month, but if I use data, then it charges me for the data. But it's not like
thing. That is exactly.
it's not plan. You use for what
$150
you.
cheaper than my plan
Oh yeah, I know.
for
Oh,
one
crap.
phone.
Even
I
doing
only do-
something like Straight Talk,
One
dude,
fucking
you pay
phone.
$50 a month for unlimited
Yeah.
everything.
I pay
Yeah, I gotta get rid of
$35 a
it.
month
I'll
for
cancel
unlimited
it.
everything.
Like there's
Oh,
10
There's
times.
so many
that
better
is so
options.
Yeah, if you're using data, then Verizon and AT&T really aren't the ways to go.
Mm-mm.
Especially if you have an iPhone. If you have an iPhone,
Oh, God.
don't go through anybody. Get unlimited data, because it will eat your data.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only reason I've stuck to Sprint is because I have unlimited data. But I've been checking out my bill every month, And I'd be like, I hardly ever use my fucking data because everywhere I go, my work has Wi-Fi, my house has Wi-Fi, my parents' house has Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you don't
the only
need
time
data
I'm
as
using
much
data
anymore.
is when I'm listening to Pandora in my truck.
Or maybe traveling or something like that where you don't have Wi-Fi or...
Yeah, that's
There's
where
very
it gets
rare
you,
instances.
but that very rare instance where you have to pay like an extra $100, you're still saving a shitload more money because you're not paying $175 a month.
Right.
For a fucking phone plan.
No, it's only good when you have like a family plan because then all the extra people and having like shared data, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I think you do save money when you have more people on there, but if it's just like 1 or 2 people, it's really not the way to go.
I'm the only one on my plan.
Yeah, then
and it's fucking stupid.
And you can take like half of the money, half of the difference that you're
and buy a
that
new
you're
phone
saving,
in like 6 months or 4 months. Buy a new phone
or pay for better internet,
or better internet. Yeah,
or a bunch of other things.
Or just save it and actually have extra money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said half of the money you save. You'd save the first half and spend the second.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So many video games I could buy. I'm doing this right now.
What we got next?
I'm out.
What we got next?
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So
Thank you, Brian.
The
You
main
just made my
event.
night.
The main. You're
This was
welcome.
the main event.
I was very tempted when I saw this to just jump right in, but I want to do.
Give me the link at least, so I can start loading it.
There's no link, although you might want to get Google Images ready. It was over Thanksgiving, and I was
I have
having.
to go to Google Images. What am I going
Yeah,
to?
you can.
Is that where I'm going to find this? Okay.
No. Just
shut up and listen.
Okay.
So it was over Thanksgiving. I was talking to people online, and someone asked me if you could have any spaceship from any sci-fi series, what would it be?
Okay.
And I was like,
okay.
It's a toughie. It's a toughie.
I've already picked
that's a tough one. Because there's like different usage for different ships and stuff, right?
Right. And from any series or movie, or is that from movies or just series?
Just any sci-fi thing. Like
that's
spaceship.
a huge plethora.
It's huge. And I was like,
ships.
Oh god.
wait,
That is ridiculous. So in my like over organized I must put everything in the world in its place, compartmentalize everything in my world. I thought, okay, I'm gonna make a fleet of 4 ships, right?
Oh, you're gonna combine them? Loser. No, okay.
I'm gonna have a fleet of 4 ships. I'm gonna have a personal ship, a light ship, a medium ship, and like a capital ship, right?
Okay, all right.
And I was thinking, okay, so what would we have if we were creating an AvalonPending fleet? What would we have in those categories? And I've come up with some rules for that. You can pick anything from any sci-fi series or real life if you want, like, a Soyuz rocket or for some reason or whatever.
You want to be the slowest person in the group?
Yeah. But you can have... So a personal ship is... So all of this stuff is based on crew because ship size varies so much between sci-fi series that it's hard to come up with a happy medium. But the only thing that is a medium through all of them is the amount of people it can hold. So a personal ship is a crew of 1 to 5. Effectively 1 to 5. That's 5 is it's running perfectly. A light would be 5 to 350. A medium would be 350 to 1,000, and a capital ship would be 1,000 plus crew. Right, so big.
All right, Steve. Got an image for you.
Okay. I just because for a personal ship, I'd want to design it myself. But if I have to pick, that's a little tougher for a personal one.
Yeah, you get.
You can just tell me what I was looking for,
Josh? It's saved in my Reddit. This is on Image. I don't know exactly the title of it.
Clicky.
So
it's loading.
It's
loading. I'm loading a YouTube video right now, so I apologize for the slowness of my internet.
Every ship, almost every ship.
Not every ship. There are a few missing. But
what is that big black one?
Which big black one?
The one that I'm hovering over right now.
Is that the
Yeah.
That's the Galactic. That's the Eclipse class Super Star Destroyer.
From what?
Star Wars.
Okay.
The black
remember
one
any of
with
the
the
Star
weird
Wars looking
like
like that.
front to it.
No, it's got like a point on the bottom of it. It's weird.
Yeah,
that's Star Wars.
yeah.
Oh.
The Eclipse class, so it's all black and scary.
I don't
and
remember
shit.
seeing that very much.
It's
Maybe
from
in
the
the newer
lore.
ones.
It's not from the movies.
Ah, it looks cool.
Even though it doesn't exist anymore. Fuck.
Right. Yeah.
Looks like it
Oh,
could
well.
actually float in water if it wanted to. Like the way it's designed, you could just plop that down in the ocean.
There's so many ships in this
Right.
world.
So, and since I know that Josh is going to ask,
Hmm.
Serenity is a light ship because
How'd
while
you
it can be
know?
run, it can be run with a crew of 5. It's meant to be run with a crew of more, obviously. So, like,
Yeah.
the Millennium Falcon is like the biggest personal ship you can get because 5 people run that ship effectively. But
Honestly,
Serenity,
for a personal ship, I would go.
Well, see, that's the thing about Serenity. Like, yes, like 1 to 5 can pilot it, but like, is it really fall into a light category when it looks like there's maybe only 6 places to sleep? Like, it's not obviously not designed to hold more than like 5
well, it's
people.
designed to be like
Well,
a
that's all they
cargo
show.
carrier, you know.
Right.
It's actually a pretty big ship.
No, it's a big ship
Surprise.
because it's a cargo carrier.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like actual like personal quarters and like where they eat, that's not that can't hold. Definitely not more than 10.
I say it's a
10
big
would
ship,
be pushing
but it's
it.
all the way down at the bottom, and
Still going.
Still loading.
it's a tiny little dot all the way down there. And compared
I'll be able to
to
zoom
like,
in once it's done.
compared to like
mean-
the ships from Eve, like the fucking
Oh, it even has the Independence Day ship in there. The big
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
sphere. Half sphere
That's
or
cool.
whatever it is.
Yeah, the not the mothership, but the ships
But
that
the
go down
landing
to the
craft,
planet.
yeah.
Whatever the hell those are called. There's probably a name
The
for
one
them.
that took the nuke in Houston or Dallas or wherever
Right,
it was, yeah.
right. That thing's
The
pretty
City
big if that's like
Destroyer
what the size of it
division
is.
mothership. Well, I don't think there's a human on here to kind of give you a scale, but 1 pixel is 10 meters.
It's a
So
pixel.
where's the one you want me to look at? I can zoom in.
I don't know.
Just
I'm a
should
big
just
Elite
Google
Dangerous
image
player.
search the name of the ship you want for your personal.
Well, I think I know the personal, but I cannot. It's from an anime, and Josh might have seen it, but I cannot remember
Which
the
anime?
life of me. It's a space anime, obviously. They're outlaws. Outlaw Star. Okay, I can find it.
What I want to do is to like
This
we
is
each
the
make
personal
a
ship.
case.
Da.
We each make a case for the ship that we think should be in it for us, and then we vote on it.
All right.
Outlaw Star ship. All
Well,
right, so
for
this
a
is mine.
personal ship.
Oh, hold on, let me get. Okay, yeah. This is a good one. All right. Okay. Wait for it to clear up a little bit. There it goes.
Personal
Okay.
ship is a crew of 5, right?
Yes, or
1 to
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
And this
So you
is
could have,
this
like,
is
an
definitely 1 to
X-wing.
5. In fact, like at the most you need for this is 5. Like that's the full crew for this shit.
This is
And it's a
probably
grappling
a
ship,
big
so it's got these giant arms that pop out.
I don't
Yeah. So just tell us the name.
I can't remember
And
what the name of the
then-
ship is. He names the
No,
ship.
I
but
mean
it's been a
like
long
bring
time
up
ago.
the image of the ship that you're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
onto the screen.
Yeah, well that's
See,
mine.
look up
Yeah,
the
let me get yours,
Lakon
Josh.
ASP Explorer.
Lakon
Lakon. ASP like the snake.
Asp Explorer.
The Explorer, yeah.
Yay, bad spelling. Everyone
Good
gets to see.
fucking god.
Yahoo! No.
He's in college.
Why would you do?
It
I'm not in
was.
college. Damn you, Yahoo! I need to change that. All right.
Yahoo.
Yahoo!
It's so old. .com.
And the good picture. This is a good picture. There we
This
go.
is
All right, that's
good.
so
Josh's.
far behind.
And Brian, what's your personal ship?
The Delta Flyer.
The Delta Flyer. That one
Yeah.
though, that one's not a crew 1 to 5.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, that'd be a light ship
Yeah.
for sure.
No,
Fuck is
it's
it?
not.
Is this
It's
from Star Trek?
You got engineering,
Yes,
it's
it's
at least
Star
2 to
Trek.
3 guys. You've got the bridge, which has at least 6 to 7
No,
people
this is
on
definitely
it.
this is a,
You've
this
got
is
a medical bay on the Delta Flyer, as small as it is. It's still a medical bay, which means you have that's definitely more than
it's
5
in the
people.
engineering room, and the, like it's
Oh,
all
the
would
Delta
go-
Flyer.
I would say
I
that's
was
a
I was
personal.
thinking of I was thinking of the one from
I have one of these in my shelf.
I was thinking I can't remember the name of it. Delta Flyer is definitely what. Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely one man ship. Just looking at the blueprint.
No, it's not a one man ship. It's at least a good 3-person ship.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
5
personal
people
ship.
easily.
I was thinking of the one with the space station. It's just
Oh, the
help me.
Defiant?
I was thinking of the
talking about the
Defiance.
Defiant?
Yeah, it's because D. Like I instantly heard D and I ignored everything else. So I was thinking of the Defiance. The Defiance is a light ship, or possibly one more higher. But yeah, no, this is definitely a personal ship.
You were thinking about this.
Yes, I was thinking of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no, Delta
so yeah,
Flyer.
that's definitely a personal ship. Yeah.
The reason I chose the Delta Flyer is because it has ablative hull armor, it has a warp drive, it has photon and quantum torpedoes, and phasers, and a medical bay, plus engineering room. You know.
Well, that's all kind of in the
plus
same
storage.
spot, but yeah.
You're right, but like it's all, and it looks great. And like, how many personal ships have really good warp drives? I mean, this thing went to transwarp once. You know, the fastest
that's hard to
get.
Yeah, that's hard to compare speeds because warp might have
speed,
different speeds than.
But
like,
also with
Josh's
this situation,
line.
It's all light speed. You know,
Well,
it's
that's
all
debatable.
it's light. Well,
it's variants of light
it's hard
speed.
to compare speed and weapons and stuff across different universes. Like my personal ship I picked as 20, like because by jump range it's got like a 26 light year jump range in one jump kind of thing, and it's got room for cargo. It's got you can custom fit it with 5 railguns, pulse lasers, all kinds of shit on there, and it's probably one of my favorite ships.
Yeah,
it's fun to fly.
It looks like part of the wings would like jut out or something like that, like when it was changing between modes or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the jump drive is actually in. If you could go to the top picture, Steve, of the one flying around the moon.
We'll do this one.
No.
This one's fine.
That one right there. That white line is the entire jump. Like that's the heat. Like it opens up when the jump drive's charging, and that's where it dissipates heat from.
Right.
And everything. And it's got a huge amount of storage, huge amount of room. I like it because it's like a mini fire or mini Serenity.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's more armed, a lot more.
Right.
Serenity.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve's. Why'd you pick your ship?
And Steve.
Oh, my ship. 'Cause it's cool. I mean, it's got all the same stuff all your guys do. I mean, most of these ships have generally the same kind of setup.
Ships that use grappler arms?
No. But it does have grappling arms, so that can, have different kinds of weapons on it.
That's fucking stupid.
It's an outlaw ship.
That's fucking stupid.
It's an anime. Great. It's an anime. It's not.
Oh my god!
It wouldn't be useful at all in like real life for us choosing ships.
What's your weapon loadout? I've got a fucking SMG and a sword.
It's not. It's still got guns on it. It's not like the grapplers are but the grapplers are good for like mining purposes, or if you're having to do stuff in space. Like the grapplers can come in handy.
Right.
Instead of shooting out, some kind of connectors or something like that.
Yeah,
and then of course it could jump too. All of our ships can do some kind of jump on it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, nowadays you need a light
Outlaw
ship
Star,
to be able. You need a personal ship to be able to jump because travel any other way is horrible.
Right. Yep.
It's so weird. I have like so many different mixes of theories and lore, but from different games and different things. It's just like if it all merged together, it'd be fucking cool. But
yeah.
It
all right.
Well,
we're at about 35 minutes. So do we want to go on and do the light? Or do we want to do another story?
We should finish it up.
We should finish the ships.
This could take a while.
That's fine.
Let's see.
Put our fleet together. So
we each get a personal, or do we all have to decide on the rest?
We need to decide on the personal. I think it's between yours and mine, Josh.
That's just because you guys haven't seen the anime.
It's
I
primarily
know, I know what Brian's is
sword.
capable of because I've seen the show, and Josh's it seems like just a general it's a general good ship. It doesn't got
Mine
any
is
particular shape to
this
it.
ship is a very multi-purpose ship.
Right.
Absolutely, it's got the jump
Um,
range. It's got the cargo. It's a really
right.
good smuggling ship too, because you could get the fuck away from cops.
But there's
and
no way.
that's-
There's no way we're going to decide because we all have our favorites. So
But at the same time, Brian's is like yours, Steve. I don't know Alistar, but
Oh god, this wasn't my favorite. This was my practical pick. If we were talking about
Right.
favorites, it would be the B-wing from Star Wars.
this
well, it's
isn't
your
my
personal
favorite
ship, so it
but
should kind of almost be your personal pick because it's your personal
No,
ship.
this is my personal pick. It's practical. It's got a big enough cargo bay. The only downside
Yeah.
is it probably does not have artificial gravity like Brian's.
Right.
In fact, it
Yeah,
doesn't have
mine-
artificial gravity.
Yeah, mine has artificial gravity.
And that would suck. So I'm going to pick Brian's. I don't know if
Mine's
it
got
does,
artificial gravity.
but it's got fucking arms, bro.
The arms can be very useful, not for fighting necessarily, but for anything
It's
else.
got a fucking gun and a sword.
That's just a picture I showed.
There's got to be better images of it doing something.
Well,
Sell
this,
me on this.
this is the main image that shows, it's in its different forms. And let's see if I can find any of the other grappler setups.
It's got little
Oh, here's a good
hands.
image. Here's a good image of two grappling ships fighting
Are they
because they
punching
both got
each other?
grapplers.
Are
No,
they
they're like
punching
they're
each
holding
other?
onto each other and they're like spinning. If in that particular scene.
I
This
never
is
want to
like
watch
Pacific
this show.
Rim Space Edition.
It's an anime. It's hard.
What
It's
is
hard to
that?
describe what it can
They're
do.
like love bugs.
I really want to watch this now.
I
It's
don't.
actually a really good anime. It's
Oh
like
my
one of those
God.
older, like really good adult style anime that are out there.
Oh, I'm sure, but
Instead of,
oh
like,
my
the new
God.
stuff that's
It's
out
not
there.
a bad. It's not a bad looking ship. I think it looks better than the other two.
Oh, I love the design of it. I love the.
It doesn't look like it would work in real life, though.
It looks
Well,
like
if the grapplers aren't
no.
all the
This
time.
looks like it's the most practical.
Well,
like,
with
not
our
most
tech,
practical,
like,
but the most like this is the one that looks closest to human rockets.
But I guarantee
Yeah.
mine's bigger than the Delta Flyer. I know that one for sure. It's got
Yeah, but
actual
mine doesn't-
rooms and stuff. Like it's not tiny little. Like the Delta Flyer for a personal ship means that you can walk from one room to the other and that's your personal ship. Like you've
Mhm.
got not a whole lot of space to if you want to have like a cat or put in some
have a cat.
If you
it's your personal
scroll
ship,
up-
which means it's your home for the most part.
you-
It's
No,
yeah.
no. I'm gonna. My home is on my capital ship, where there's fucking room and everything. But
But
if you
no,
scroll
yeah.
up, there's a interior shot of the
Yeah,
Delta
you can kind
Flyer.
of see what's going on. It's pretty much the cockpit area, and then the back end, which has all the other
is there
stuff. in it.
living quarters on this, just in case like you get fucked and you're out somewhere?
Well, there's like
Or would
they
this
got
be-
beds in the Delta Flyer. They
Yeah,
got
there are
some,
like medical
bunk
beds
bed
in the back.
setups. Yeah, it's a short range ship. It's not going to be comfortable in the long term, but it can still go
Well,
to
for
warp and
one
stuff.
person, it'd be comfortable in the long term.
Yes, for one person you can get away with it because you can make it your own. But
Yes.
even
beyond
two
that,
people, it would be fine. Or 3 people if you're on a sleep rotation.
right? But then it doesn't have as much personal time though when you start adding people for long term.
Right,
But they've
it's-
done it
it's
before in the
not a-
show.
Yeah, it's not a luxury vehicle.
Yeah, no,
for
I
sure.
can't pick any of the mine because I like mine the best. The Delta Flyer's fine, but yeah, it's a personal ship, so I'm not gonna pick the Delta Flyer. It's a personal ship to me has got to be a good fighter, and yours is not.
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
was under the impression
good
like
fighter.
a personal
What are you
ship would
talking
be like
about?
our choice for like we'd have 3 personal ships and then we have to decide on the rest.
No,
That's
I
what I
just
was
picked the
thinking.
word personal because it was small because it made more sense.
Okay,
than saying
okay,
small
that makes
ship.
more sense.
right.
That makes more sense.
Because see, if,
And
you,
what are you
if we're gonna
talking
go,
about? This isn't a good fighter. This thing went toe to toe with the Borg.
huh? Yeah, no, it's in Star Trek world, it's fine.
Yeah, in any world it's fine because
Yes,
Star Trek
but I
weapons.
guarantee
at the end
that
of the
my ship
series
is
are
10
better
times
than
more
everyone else's
maneuverable than
weapons.
this ship. But that's,
I don't
that
think
doesn't.
I think the maneuverability is pretty much the same on all of them.
Well, if you've seen the anime, the way this thing moves in space, like it moves like you're a boxer or a kickboxer. Like it's like
gotcha.
it's jumping around like that. Like the way the thrusters are set up on that thing, like it can literally stop and go the opposite direction in a heartbeat. Like it's that kind of because it's a grappler, so it fights like with the arms, so it fights kind of like a grappler, a real
right,
person.
like
Yeah.
ours need to like be flying.
Right. It's more yours are more flying. This one's more like a kickboxer would be in space, moving around. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it.
Okay, so in this AvalonPending fleet, Josh and I are in the Delta Flyer chilling out, and Steve is like punching rocks.
But honestly,
like
if it's like a personal ship, like if it's like you don't even take away the 1 to 5, like it's your single person ship, then I'm gonna go with something that's more of like a fighter, like you'd see from what's a good show? I don't know. What's a good show with some like personal fighter type space planes in it? Or not space planes, but space fighters. You can even choose a Gundam. Shoot, I'm going to choose a Gundam. Fuck it.
I knew he was going anime.
I'm going to Gundam. Oh. But yeah, a personal ship I could see more as something that's designed to work for one person, which a Delta Flyer is can be flown by a single person. I don't think mine could be flown by a single person. It needs at least 3 people, 2 to 3
mine
people.
Could be.
Okay, again, the word personal was just to describe the amount of crew aboard, not to describe what it's.
It was a 1 to 5 crew. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But we should move on because we're on this for way too long. Let's go on to the bigger one, the light ship. So what's the light ship?
Light ship, 5 to 350 crew.
So that means that 350 people could like successfully fly the ship, or like that's a max size of the ship.
Up to 350 people could be on this ship. Crew could be on the ship living.
Because when I think of like 300 people, like the Enterprise could be flown by 350 people, but it's a 1,000-person crew ship. So yeah, so we're thinking size then, like it could actually hold that many people successfily, and not be like cramped.
It doesn't. It could be any like the ship could only hold 100 people and still be considered a light.
Right. But these are like the kind of ships that we see in movies. This is the section of area where we're seeing, with the exception of like Star Trek. Well, even Star Trek, but this is definitely more of the kind of ships we're used to seeing. Like,
it depends on what Star Trek, but yeah.
Right. But you could think that one TV series with the dude that's now like super Christian and Andromeda. That could definitely hold. I think that's about the size we're thinking of, like 5 to 300 and something people. I think that's about right for that ship. The Andromeda is that kind of. Because it can be flown by 5 of them, so I assume it can hold like a crew of hundreds or something. So, but I don't know if that'd be my pick. But that's a good ship that can jump and do all the stuff that normal ships can do. What you guys got?
It is a cool looking ship, yeah.
It is a cool ship. Yeah, it's very open. The Andromeda,
yeah.
Here, I can pop it up if you're not sure what it looks like.
I can look it up real quick.
No, it's fine. Because it's going to be on this screen anyway for people looking. Oh, I have no idea how to spell Andromeda.
Andromeda.
I linked the one.
Oh, I'm going to have to type in ship.
Yeah.
I'll have to type in ship. Let's see what we get.
It's Andromeda, not Andromeda. Andromeda.
Whatever.
It's not Medea goes to space.
Spell check fixes it. Spell check fixes everything.
Yeah.
But yes, this is the Andromeda.
Yeah, it's a cool looking ship.
It is. It's a very sleek looking ship, and then it like wings come out or whatever to help shield it or something like that.
Yeah,
out of the posts
kind of like
or something
solar
like that.
wings almost.
Yeah. And actually, can't they use the solar wings? Didn't they do that in one episode? Probably. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen Andromeda. So what's like your ship? Do you? Whoops.
Either it's between this.
I might change to this, but this seems like it'd be more than 350 people.
I don't know what the actual crew size is, but it can be flown by 5 people, so it wouldn't need too many more. Yeah, I don't know what the crew complement of the Andromeda is, honestly.
Because I see like a size comparison, and it looks like Voyager's very much smaller.
Oh, on the big picture, is Andromeda on there?
No.
Well, it could be somewhere on there.
No, it's on the Andromeda Google image search.
Oh, where's it?
It's on the right. It's the second one down on the right.
Oh, yes.
Ship.
Yeah, so Voyager's there. Andromeda has a lot of open space, and I don't know how big the engineering section of it is, but yeah, it looks like it is bigger from that. Although that's a DeviantArt picture, so it might not be to scale.
Right, and Voyager has like a crew of 120 or something like that. So
right. Yeah, I'm sure if we ever actually look up what the crew complement of it is, we could easily find it. In fact, I'll just do that.
Man, that's a really good choice. You have me questioning my choice. Ugh.
I spelled that horribly wrong. Come on, Yahoo.
A drum Adonidim.
And Andromeda.
Oh my god. Terrible. Terrible. What is this?
Andromeda Ascendant.
Whoa. That looks like
a warship. And it is a warship.
Etherian's ship from Star Trek Elite Force? Yeah, that sounds right.
It's actually a Leviathan. It's a biometric ship.
So is the other one.
Oh, come on. He said it in an episode once. It's accustomed to having a complement of 4,132 crew members.
Well,
how does only 5 of them drive that thing? How does only 5 of them? Well, it is a warship, so it's probably mostly for holding troops.
Right. We'll table that discussion for the capital
for later.
ship.
So this is the one you linked, Imperial Cutter.
Yeah.
How many does that hold?
Shit.
It looks cool. What does it look like? It kind of looks like Serenity a little bit, but it looks like something else more.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to.
Oh, shit! Yeah.
Oh yes, that's right. That's from what's this name?
Farscape.
Yeah, Farscape. I'm not a huge fan of that ship, so I'm not.
I liked it just because it was alive.
But do you know what the full crew complement of that thing is? Because it's probably bigger than 300.
Oh, you're
yeah. See, that's the trick. That's the trick.
Yeah.
Like the Andromeda can hold nearly 4,000 people, or 5,000.
It's hard to say because a lot of these, like, there's only 6 people on the ship, but it's flown by a guy who's linked to the ship.
Right.
So.
Well, see, that's also kind of how my personal ship was. In order for it to work, it has to have an android in like some goo to be the computer of the ship or something. But that's an anime, so that's just how things are. And she has to be like half naked too. I mean, it's an anime. It's
150.
If that helps you take my side, the half naked girl in the goo in the ship.
No, it's 150.
Wow. 150? Okay, it's a cool.
It's
ship.
Let's see.
Although I have to keep coming back to the
nothing
the
over than
Firefly,
150. Yeah,
the one I'm thinking of, or even the one from Star Trek that I was trying to come up with earlier. Do we know what the crew size of that guy is?
Oh, which one?
The one I thought it was for Star Trek. I thought it was the
Defiant. The Defiant.
What's the Defiant's crew size?
150,
probably
200, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right. So I like this one's cool looking than the Defiant though. Like I'd rather have this ship over the Defiant just from looks wise, but the Defiant's not a bad looking ship either.
What was the max amount of people?
For what?
350.
Yeah, up to 350.
We can probably stretch that to like 400.
If it's a little
like
over, that's
barely
fine.
Squeaks it in.
Yeah. The Andromeda doesn't. Seriously, how do 5 people fly that thing? It's like 6 people. It's something like that.
Unfortunately, there's no information on it. Let me see your ship that's similar to
You haven't put one forward though yet, Brian.
Mine's a bit of a stereotype.
Yeah.
Rebel Blockade Runner.
I don't know what that is. Let's look that up.
It's the very first ship you see in Star Wars. It's the one
that
the one that Princess Leia's on.
Leia. Yeah.
Oh, just the normal triangle pointy thing.
No, it's the
that's the Star
what's it called?
Destroyer.
What's it called?
Rebel Blockade Runner.
Blockade Runner. Oh, that's right. I remember that now.
Yeah.
It's
kind of goofy
how many people does that
looking.
thing hold?
Like 100. It's on the smaller spectrum for this, for sure.
Yeah. And that was the one the Rebels were on, or the ones that
the ones that the Rebels were on. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The Star Destroyer was the Empire.
Yeah. All right. Or I wonder how many people that ship holds. Oh, I'm sure it's under 300. The Spaceball ship, the ones that turns into a giant maid. Yeah, come on. It's got ludicrous speed.
No.
Come on. Ludicrous speed. That
Yeah,
beats
it might go
everything.
ludicrous speed. But
Like
Steve,
you
that
go
thing's fucking
plaid,
huge.
man. You go plaid. It's not that big. When you see everyone evacuating, it has to be under like 300. But at the same time, though, it does take them like a week to cross a ship or something too. I honestly don't know what the crew complement of that ship would be. I mean, if you watch it's hard to tell. But yeah, that's a cool ship. Turn into a giant maid, go plaid. It's got all the good stuff, man.
Wow.
So this ship I linked has a crew of 40 people.
Oh. It's still a cool looking ship, and it still falls within the territory.
What, the
I think I'm going to go with the Imperial Cutter.
No, the Imperial Cutter.
Yeah. I think I would do the Imperial Cutter, too. It looks really cool.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it looks
ship.
like either.
It kind of looks like the space shuttle a little bit in the front. And then
Yeah.
the back
When I
turns into
see
something
it,
else.
From behind, I imagine something like spinning, you know?
Oh, like
I
those
know
thrusters
I
will turn up
I know
so
what
it
you're
can hover.
saying, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Like it's doing a barrel roll.
Barrel roll.
Like I see that shape, and I imagine it doing a barrel roll, and I
Alright.
don't know why.
Last category, because we're
No,
running
second
out
to
of time.
last category.
Sweet.
We're
What is
already
it?
almost at an hour.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
fine. It's fine.
Alright.
Medium. The medium is a 350 to 1,000.
All right, that's still not the Andromeda, but that's many
no.
Star Trek ships.
It's pretty much it's almost all. Unfortunately, Steve, I looked it up, but the crew complement of the Enterprise D is 1,083.
Yes,
which is 83 people over.
So, well, no, but it works for the. It's it is.
The Enterprise E is a smaller ship, so it would
But
work.
at the same time, the Enterprise D doesn't necessarily always have 83 extra people. It's usually closer to 1,000. So you could, but yes, the crew complement is, if you go by actual crew complements, it's enough over that it probably doesn't count. It's probably in the next category. I don't know what I would pick for this one though.
It doesn't really. I think we can allow it because the Enterprise D doesn't really feel like a capital ship. Yes, it's a big ship,
right?
But it's not a capital,
Right. Yeah. Ships. What do we got going on this picture? Maybe I can find something.
What was the limits again?
350 to 1,000.
Yeah. Which I wonder, could the
800.
The Death Star?
It fits.
What's the Death Star's complement?
Like 17,000.
Okay, so it's in the next category.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. What'd you find there, Josh? You found one?
I'm getting a picture for you.
Okay. I'd like to see that picture. There's not a lot of ships I can think of except a shit ton of Star Trek ships that fall under this category.
Yeah. See, that was another problem.
Wait, no, this is a lot bigger.
So a lot
maybe the next category then.
With capital ships,
this is the next category.
Yeah.
Because now that I'm looking at it, I remember that's an entire living planet.
Right.
Oh shit! So how big? Because I don't know.
350 to 1,000. So are we just sort of relegated to the Enterprise D?
Yeah. I can't think of anything
that's a hard number, and I've got my capital ship.
With more time, I might be able to come up with some options, but kind of on the spot like this.
So Enterprise D or Enterprise E?
Oh, how big is the complement on the Stargate Earth ships?
The Earth
vessels. Do we know what the complement on that ship is?
I would imagine it's probably around the border between light and medium.
I mean, whenever you see it, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people on there.
Right.
Like, it's more, because it's an Earth ship and, humans are clunky. It tends to be more clunky. Because, I mean, it's a cool looking ship. I guess maybe if you went by an Atlantis ship, those are bigger. Right. And those are relatively cool looking too.
Cool looking or function?
There's the Goa'uld ship right there.
Oh, here we go. Aurora class battleship.
Yeah.
That's what that one is right there. That's pretty big if you go by the
Where do you see that at?
like the Galore mothership size, and then you look at the Aurora class Atlantean ship. I bet that's probably falls in this category.
Yeah, where is it? Where is?
I'm hovering over it right now.
I don't see
It looks like a brown stick. Just look for Stargate. They're all in the same place. I'm gonna go with that one, the Stargate Aurora class battleship. That's a cool looking ship.
Oh yeah,
over the Enterprise. I mean, it doesn't look good from this angle, but when you see it like in the show, it's a cool looking ship.
Yeah, the Enterprise D.
No, the Aurora class.
Right. So you're picking this over the Enterprise D.
Yes, I think I am. Because while I love Star Trek, I've never been a fan of the big fat Star Trek ships. Like, they're cool, but I like a sleek, more pointed style ship rather than a big fat ship.
Yeah.
But that's just personal preference, so that's why I'm picking it over that one. Chances are, though, Star Trek or the Enterprise would probably be able to kick its ass in a fight. Well, no, the Aurora class, the Aurora battleship class has those big, like, light guns that shoot, like, bzzz. Those are pretty powerful. And it's got shields, just like in Star Trek, so they might be a good, it depends on how big it is. Anyway.
Yeah.
So those are our options, but let's move on since we can't come up with a lot of options. Which one? Star Trek or Stargate, Josh?
I don't know what's the name of this Stargate?
It's Aurora class
Aurora
battleship.
class battleship.
Just look that up. Yeah. You'll be able to see better pictures. In fact, I'm going to see if I can get some better pictures of it. Aurora.
We don't even know.
I'm probably going to go with the Aurora class.
We don't even know if it works, but in the requirements, but
Aurora class battleship images. Ah, there we go. So that's the Aurora class battleship. It's a cool looking ship.
Minimum crew is 1, passengers 329 to 500.
For the Aurora class?
Yeah.
Or for something else?
For the Aurora class battleship.
Okay, so that falls in the category then, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with the Aurora. So we have the Delta Flyer.
Kind of, yeah.
We have that space cutter thingy.
Yeah, which was cool.
Yeah. We have an Aurora class battleship. So we have nothing from Star Wars, which is interesting.
Yeah. So what's the last category?
Capital ship, 1,000 plus.
All right. Well, I say the Andromeda then in that case.
Well, mine's in there.
Where's
images?
Let's take a look.
Last post.
And pasty. What do we got here? Ooh, what is this from?
That is the Majestic class, or it's the Majestic class interdictor.
From what?
From Elite Dangerous.
Okay, it's a cool looking ship, but I don't know anything about it. So that really doesn't help at all. Not knowing anything about it.
That big ring right there spins for artificial gravity for the living quarters and whatnot.
What do we got going on here? Infinity. What is this from?
Halo.
Ah.
It's my capital ship.
It looks like it's just a giant fucking gun.
Yep.
Which isn't surprising for Halo.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a mass accelerator cannon in it, which is a railgun. A really big railgun.
Gotcha.
This ship has a crew complement of... This has a complement of 17,000 people.
Okay. And then there's... Josh, this does look kind of cool. It's just the picture's really small.
Look at other pictures. It didn't look that small when I clicked.
Yeah, you should have just given me the Google link.
I thought I did. I said... Here's Google link.
No, I've got it. I'm already almost there. Empire capital ship. Because it's faster to do this than to click on the thing.
Yeah.
Majestic class interdictor.
Let's see. Pictures. There's not a lot of good wide shots of it.
They're also different ships.
Yeah.
Like you have the Rebel. So go with... Just blink the Google search, Josh.
Okay. That's what I was going to do in the first.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, take a look. Pasty, pasty. Oh, there's some better pictures in there. Give it a second to look nice.
So that's like pointing
If it
away
is,
from us
there it
slightly.
goes. Yeah. It's a cool looking ship.
It's cool looking, yeah. What kind of support does it have? Because like the big backbone of our fleet.
It's got tons of fighter support, plasma accelerators, all kinds of lasers and whatnot. Let me see if I can find some more info.
And of course, there's always the Death Star. That definitely falls underneath
That's
this
a
category,
station,
probably.
isn't
It's
it?
a ship that moves. It counts.
Yes,
It's a
that's true.
station.
It moves more than a normal station does. Like it's fucking huge.
Yeah,
But it
I mean,
has
if we're
one
gonna talk
major
about
flaw.
space stations, then Deep Space Nine would be my vote for
Got
that.
modular interceptor guns, rail guns, awesome armor.
Oh, here's a good picture. I'm gonna go with Josh's because it looks really cool.
Yeah.
And it's got a plasma accelerator coming out of the front.
Like it looks like a much more fancy gun than yours looks like.
But mine's kinetic damage.
Yeah.
It's got
I mean, it has like a bunch of other weapons on it and stuff. Obviously,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just the Mac gun is just the main
Right.
booger weapon.
Okay. So
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I think we're about done here, guys.
yeah.
Yep.
Wish I could find more info. Oh, here.
Yeah, these guys definitely outsize the Andromeda. The Andromeda's on the small side of the scale, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, it is still a warship though, so it's got guns on it. The Andromeda.
Yeah.
A lot
totally.
of these actually, a lot of the ships, like the two ships that you picked out of the ones I linked,
Mhm.
are more. They're not so much they're combat capable, like extremely combat capable, but they're more a diplomatic venue ships.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
is that? Yeah. If we're done, then
So,
let's wrap this up.
what would you guys pick?
Yeah.
Let us
Let
know in
us
the comments.
know.
That'd be awesome. And
Or which
Yeah.
one of our picks that you agree with more than the others.
Yeah.
Just so
Like
one
the
of us can
fucking
feel better than
grabby
the
hands,
others.
arm gun, sword.
Hey, people who've seen the anime
Shit.
know that thing's cool.
It's
It's a cool
fucking-
shit.
It's ridiculous.
Ooh, personal ship. Cowboy Bebop. His ship. His like little red fighter ship.
Oh yeah.
That's a cool little ship.
Um,
Boy Bebop ship. And it's a single person ship.
This is another.
Yeah, there you
single
go.
person ship.
The Swordfish. It's got just one big gun on it. It can fly on
Oh yeah,
planets
that's
very
actually pretty
easily.
cool,
It's a single person ship. It's a cool little ship. Anyway, so yes, thank you for listening to.
Yeah, thanks,
It probably went on there
Yep.
toward the second half a little bit, but hope you enjoyed it anyway.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys like, and leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks
for watching.
thanks for watching. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, they started at 50,000.
So that's their backing price.
Yes, 50,000.
okay.
So they've hit their backing price, their goal.
Well, if it's a fucking Kickstarter that somebody actually cares about,
We're
they're
not
gonna
Kickstarter.
double.
This is Indiegogo.
If it's an Indiegogo that somebody actually cares about, it's gonna hit
Go
their fucking
indie project.